Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming here. We're about to start the fourth event called Breaking Down Borders in Research. This is organized by the Spanish Association of Researchers in Denmark. And this could not be possible without, first of all, our panelists, 4 of them here. Thank you all for coming. And of course, this is only possible because of all the hard work of all the volunteers within the association.
First, I would like to start with a brief meditation. Please close your eyes. Be in a comfortable position. Breathe deeply in and out 3 times. Now, in a short exercise of imagination, let's visualize the following. Rewind to the moment when you were about to set off for the country you are living in at present. Can you recall that event? How long ago was that? Specifically, we are going to visualize the moment we were packing. Do you remember? Were you looking forward to it? Were you eager to set off? Were you thrilled, restless, or perhaps fearful when you were arranging things for your journey? How did you feel? Now, from this very moment we are right now, if you could go back to the packing scene and add to your baggage another suitcase of personal resources, which personal resources would you put in? Thank you very much. These people I work with, what do they have in common? They have discerning minds that wonder at intellectual curiosity. They are interested in asking themselves questions and finding answers and solutions to their problems. At a personal level, they are responsible and purposeful. They are aware of their willingness to become better parents, better couples, better citizens, better professionals, better people. They are often non-conformist, wanting to explore options. They are open-minded and exhibit great disposition to learn. I'd like to conclude with a final meditation, please. With eyes closed and in a comfortable position, feet on the floor. Let's be attentive to our breathing, inhaling and exhaling deeply. 1, 2, 3. When we started, we visualized the past moment in our lives. Let's now fast forward to the future. Some years have elapsed and you have settled. Whether you are in a foreign country or your own, you feel now at home wherever you are. You are at ease. You are in peace with yourself. You have acquired wisdom and you are able to realize the positive aspects and lessons that encompass every experience. What personal resources do you have? Thank you very much. It's finished. to add new tools and new strategies or resources to help these people to manage the situation better. No? I think that is extreme situation, that is a migration with reason very, very big and very stress situation. And then it's not like a migratory grief, it's more than this, and, because it's not only in the moment, as later when the time is going, and then what happens with these people, no? Because in that moment it's like a lot of help because of a catastrophe and this, and then after this, people with a lot of balls in the jar and with little, they don't help them anymore. And then I think it's very important there, the psychologist in the mid and in the long way, because if they don't manage well, maybe will develop some disease at the end or some big problem. Thank you. From my point of view, I cannot put my focus on genetic, on these things, because it's not my specialty, no? But I think that this resilience, these personal abilities, you can learn it. Of course, we can learn how to manage our emotions, our mind, to more protect and be more resilient. And prevention is very important, not only the treatment, no? And is sure that these personal abilities you can develop. It's not only, from my point of view, it's not only like you're born like this or not, or maybe we will see if one day you can learn every place a lot of things of mental health, and then we have the same results. We will see, no? But maybe not.
No.
We have to try it.
Now, let's say we live 30 years in the future. We have gotten all this data on all the factors that affect the psychology of people. We have all the genetic data. And you get this migrant, but now you get the extra information that this person is 250% more likely to suffer depression and only 30% as likely than most people to have an addiction. Could you use this information, and how would you use it?
Then is one of part of information, very interesting and very useful, I think. But for me, wasn't only the only focus. Then I will have to study all the person in different aspects. No, this is the start point of inner personal work. No, from this point, then we will decide. This is like a play, no? You have some cards, and then, okay, you have these cards, then how we will play this game of life, no? And then we will decide with the person what he needs to be happier or to feel better with himself and this, and then we start to work on it. Another dream would be like, if you have a disease, then we work together from the genetic, from all this together, no?
Regarding this prevention, because I usually or sometimes work with children, I made a lot of, here in Copenhagen, a lot of assessment, because sometimes school or the family is concerned about maybe a diagnosis or some doubts about the child. And I'm just, as you, I'm not a researcher, but all the children I had assessed, all are just not expat children, just expats in themselves. I mean, all of them have lived not just only in 2 countries, more, maybe 3, 4 countries. And they are 10, 11, 12 years old. So for me, that's crazy. I mean, they don't have this belonging feeling. They have no social support. They don't know who are their friends or the typical things that their culture is supposed to be. So I don't know if you have experience about that or you have just lived this experience.
When you are younger, you are more sensible, you don't have tools, you are not conscious about this, and then you are more exposed of all this, and if the people that don't protect you, don't give you tools, of course that in the future maybe it would be more difficult for that children. Yes, I think that prevention in every field is more important, and because it's cheaper, and not only for economy, but for all the suffering and all that is around this.